So I just want to say before the video starts that this is completely out of my comfort zone, and if I seem very nervous in the first maybe 30 seconds of the video, it's because I don't like cameras. We are not friends. I don't even really take selfies. So yeah, I just wanted to give like an honest review. So because I feel like if you're going to spend that much money on a holiday, you probably should know more about it and what to expect. So if you're looking at Tui and you're looking at the holiday that we went, the hotel, sorry, that we went to, this might be helpful for you. But I know it's not going to attract lots of people, but it's an honest account and I try to cover as much as I can in this video. So at the end of part 1, Lapland, I said that I would do a review and tips video. So we stayed at Hotel Sirkantahti, I think that's how you say it, in Levi for 3 nights in the beginning of December, and we booked for half board. For 2 adults and 4 children, it was around £6,500, but we paid for that monthly through Tui, paid no deposit, and it took about 2 years to pay it all. I've got my little prompt sheet here. We were able to add on our aeroplane seats without paying anything. That went on the direct debits as well, got added onto that, so it didn't really make a difference to us. Yeah, so travel, we obviously went by plane, but when we got to the airport, it was really quick to get where we needed to go. Everything was really quick, there wasn't much queuing at all. Everywhere that we had to go, anyone that was going to Lapland was decorated. There was TUI staff as elves. All the kids were given stickers. Everyone was in costume. The boards above the check-in desk and the luggage desk all had Christmas stuff on them. So the kids really enjoyed that, and it was quick to go through, so there was no waiting around or stressing really, even without booking like fast pass or anything like that. On the plane, we had our in-flight meals included in the cost of our booking, like what we paid. They were really good. Yeah, there was like, so on the way out, because it was a morning, it was like a little cooked breakfast in a little tray. It looked a bit weird, but it was nice. They had like a pure orange juice with it, and a chocolate snowman, like quite a big one. It was really nice chocolate as well. I can't remember what was on there. Cheese and crackers, I think. And on the way back, because it was around lunchtime, it was, oh, I can't even remember the meal now. Another cooked meal anyway, and it had extras with it and drinks. So yeah, the meals were really nice. The kids were given activity packs, I have here. And inside this, so it says on the front, your special invitation is inside from Santa. And then it actually does have an invitation, which is really cute. And there was in there a letter to Santa that you can fill out and post, but because ours had already done this and posted it, they didn't want to post it again. And then there's a book which is full of activities and like facts and really interesting things. And at the back, which isn't here now, it's ripped out, colouring competition, which I think the pilot judged, and there was 2 winners. Not my kids, but there was 2 winners. I'm not sure what they won either. I think some sort of toy. Oh, there was activities on the plane. So the TUI elves. There was an elf on a tannoy as well, so it was just a little voice coming through the speaker speaking to the kids. And there was like singing, and they bring the children up to sing at the back of the plane on the microphone. Our transfers, we were met by elves at the airport. When you land, there's elves there. It was snowing. As you walk to the coach that you've got to get on, there's elves there as well. There's elves everywhere, all TUI elves. And they're like throwing snow at the kids, just having loads of fun. And then on the coach as well, another elf that goes with you all the way to your hotel, and I think she was our TUI rep as well, an elf TUI rep. The coaches were decorated, they had tinsel and lights and little baubles and things, and played Christmas music the whole way. and the elves that are on the Tui coach transfer also play games with the children on the microphone and sing songs. So, the hotel. We stayed at Hotel Sirkantahti. The pros of that hotel. So we had an apartment and it had a balcony outside with table and chairs. It was really nice. When we first go in, it looked like a huge fridge, but you open it and it was actually a heater to put all your snow gear in, and it dries it about an hour, dries it off. It's got like 3 racks and you can just hang all your clothes in there. There was a kitchen with a fridge and a dishwasher. So you had your bathroom, separate bathroom, and then a sauna. So you could heat up if it's really cold, which it was. There's downstairs you've got your bathroom, your kitchen, your heater and all that, and the little living room with a sofa bed for the adults. But then there's upstairs, there's like a terrace balcony area. There's a stairgate, but that's where the kids sleep up there. There's enough beds for all the kids and a stairgate to keep them safe, which was good. It was always warm in there. That was a big pro. We were never cold. Always warm, hotter than our house here. The cons of the hotel room. So there was nothing festive about our apartment at all. Not one thing. There was a picture, big framed picture on the wall of flowers, and I thought if they just swapped that for something with Santa or a snow scene, that would have been enough, but there was nothing festive about it whatsoever. In the hotel apartment, there was no, now you get this in the cheapest of hotels, there was no complimentary tea, coffee, milk, anything. It was really, really annoying actually. Even though there was a supermarket, it would have been nice to get up and have a hot drink before you go out into the cold. And the other thing was that it was a sofa bed downstairs. We would have liked to have had an actual bed. I know that it's like a room issue, like space, but for the amount of money we paid, we would have expected a bed to sleep in. The hotel restaurant. The pros of the hotel restaurant, they had a huge selection of food, especially in the morning. Anything you could think of for breakfast. Cooked breakfast, salmon, there was a granola bar, always fresh bread, cheese, crackers, fruit, just everything. The dinner was good too. There wasn't as much selection, but it was still good, and there was kid-friendly options as well because all the kids like chicken nuggets, fries. You can try reindeer. That is their, main meat over there. Yeah, and there was plenty of seating. And in the breakfast menu, it included drinks, and there was smoothies and fruit juices, cold water, tea, coffee, everything like that. The cons of the hotel restaurant, we found there was no drinks included at dinner other than water. And to buy a drink, we know it was going to be expensive because it's Lapland, but it was about €10 a drink, which is crazy prices considering they were included in the morning. It's a little bit iffy. Hotel facilities. There was a bar, a restaurant, a gift shop, baggage storage, a TUI rep office, and toilets in the main, entrance of the hotel. That's where it all is. Nearby there is a whole town, huge town, about 2 minutes walk. It's literally you cross the road and it's there. It has bars, shops, restaurants, like clothes shops as well. Gift shops, fast food. There's a Burger King there. We didn't eat there. I really wanted to. A supermarket which has everything. There's a doctor's and a pharmacy, ski slopes and ski school. There's probably more, but I didn't see it all. So for the price that we paid, what was included was our flights and hotel, half board dinner option. There wasn't any full board or all inclusive. But if you wanted to add lunch on to your daily meal, it would be €5 each, which I thought was really reasonable, but we did eat at other places. Your transfers everywhere to your taste today, from the airport to the hotel, that's all included. Visiting Santa, obviously your taster activities, festive meal on the last night that you stay, your snow boots and all-in-one coat are also included in that. I want to mention, I had seen a lot online about the taster activities, and we were going to drop out with them because I had heard that there's a lot of pressure put on you to buy expensive excursions from those activities. It was very negative what I had read. You only get 1 or 2 minutes on the activity, and then they're trying to push you to pay £1,000, which is completely wrong. None of that happened at all. There was no pressure at all. We're really glad that we didn't miss it because it was a really good experience. On those taster activities, we did a husky ride, snowmobile ride, the elves, the Tui elves again, they're everywhere. Read Christmas stories to the children around a big fire. The elves lead other activities like snowball fights and games with the children. Sledding, I think that's how you say it, down a little snowy hills. And they also supply you with hot berry juice and fire pits for you to just warm up as well while you're there. It was like a 10-minute drive from the hotel in the coach, and we were there for about an hour and a half, I think, I'm not sure. But yeah, there is absolutely no pressure to buy anything. There's actually nothing to buy while you're out for that taster activity. You can't even buy food. So there's definitely no pressure to buy any trips, any excursions. Don't miss it, you'll regret it. So after the taster activities, we drove back past the hotel and drove about another hour into the middle of nowhere, I don't know where we were, to meet Santa. That again, the Tui elf came with us. It's a really, really remote village. It's really beautiful. We saw reindeers on the way, they were just in the road. It was, yeah, amazing. So when you're at Santa's village, you are given a time for your personal visit. So there's maybe 20 other families there, and you're all given a separate time. But while you're waiting, you can go and see the reindeers. There's a reindeer pen there. You can decorate cookies. Everything's led by elves. They're all Tui elves. You can wrap up gifts with elves. You can decorate baubles. You can do colouring. You can even go to elf school and they will teach you some Finnish, which is really good. There's a Santa's post office you can see, and then there's another little attraction bit where you can look into the elves' bedrooms. It's not a building you can go into, but you can look through the windows, see the little beds and the little shoes and all of that. It's completely non-commercial. There's nothing to buy there either. You're just there to see Santa. It's really private. You go into like a waiting area where Santa's house is with other families, but then you're called through number by number to go in. And you have about 10-15 minutes, I'd say, with Santa, and there's an elf there that will take your photos as well, for free, not like other ones I've seen. You get charged €50 a photo, and not even as a family, individual. And also, you get a gift from Santa. Now, if there's children watching the video, or parents with children, you can make them look away, because I don't know if this is the same present for every child. But it's got a little bag, and it says Merry Christmas. There's this cute little elf in, and all our kids were given one of these each. They're really cute. Oh, and it's got a little name. What's its name? It's got a little tag up inside its outfit. Ember. Its name. My name is Ember. So reviewing Tui itself, the travel company Tui. So I think they've got really, really good customer service. Even if the weather is forecast to be not snowing, Tui will change the dates of your holiday. They want to make it a magical experience, so they will change your dates if there's no snow. They make a huge effort for the children to make everything magical. Even in the airport on the way home, there's Tui people dressed as snowmen, Tui people dressed as elves. There was one dressed as a turkey being chased by a chef around the airport, and all the kids are laughing. The elves get in the queue and play around. Like, one kept tapping me on the back and then blaming it on someone else, and yeah, it's just funny, and it breaks up that time of queuing. Yeah, my tips for travelling to Lapland: buy an eSIM for your phone, because there's really bad signal. It's terrible signal, and you need signal to be able to get the Tui app messages, which are really important, which we learnt. Because we didn't get a message, we missed the time to take our equipment back, our ski, snow boots and all in one coat, so that was a bit of a pain because then we had to go back forwards. And we also missed the time for the festive meal at the end. We turned up an hour and a half late, and then we had to leave after about 20 minutes. Yeah, I was quite gutted about that because we did miss it. And there was, again, activities going on in there and games, and they had people up. But we did manage to dress up and still go and eat, but we missed an hour and a half of it because we didn't realise, because we didn't get that message, because we didn't have an eSIM. My next tip is do not miss those taster sessions, because people, I don't know why they lie about it. There's nothing wrong, or, you know, no one's trying to push you to buy anything. If you don't want to do anything, you don't have to, but they're really good, and you can book expensive trips. That's fine, but they're not trying to make you. They're just giving you the opportunity to do those husky rides and things like that, and they are worth it. It is worth going. It costs you nothing extra. It's already in it. Next tip is to bring stuff to entertain your kids. We brought with us Christmas bingo, Christmas stories for bedtime, a Christmas themed yes or no card game. It's just so when you're in the hotel room at night and there's nothing for them to do and they're driving you crazy, you might be able to get them to shush with one of those things. The next tip is to buy your kids sleds. I don't like the word sled, it sounds wrong. It sounds weird. I don't know if it's the right word. You can buy them from the supermarket just behind the hotel, and they range from like €5 to €20. You'll see everybody using them. But yeah, they're quite reasonable to buy. And also only use the safe sledding area, which is at the bottom of the ski slope. Ski slope. Bottom of the ski slope is, I still said it wrong, is a safe sledding area for kids. There's like 2 mini slopes and they all just come crashing down it. You'll see in the first video. Yeah, they're crazy on there. Do I think it's worth the cost? I think we could have done it cheaper, but I think the Tui elves do make it worth it, in my opinion. It's a lot of money. I don't know if we'd do it again. If we did, maybe booking separately, trying to get good offers during the year. But it is a lot of money. And I think what made it not worth it was maybe the apartment not being at all festive. It gives you feel all Christmassy outside. You come in and it's just white. Like, not Snow White, just white walls, just boring and plain. They could have put anything in there to make it a little bit Christmassy. Yeah, if there's anything I missed, or if you have any questions, stick it in the comments and I'll see if I have the answer for you. But yeah, I think that's all. Thanks. I thought of a few more things, tips, after I finish filming, the day after. So make sure you take chapstick with you because it's so dry. My lips are still peeling now. You will need it, and to moisturise as well. My face, I don't know about any of the other family, but my face, my nose has been peeling like mad. The dry air, the cold dry air makes it so sore, and also there is only like 3 hours of daylight in Lapland at the moment. So some people do say they get sunburnt, so take SPF with you as well because you might need that. We didn't. It wasn't that sunny at all, but some people have said that it is. Also, not always helpful, but it might be, is to join Lapland groups on Facebook just for advice on there, but ignore the excursion advice because sometimes they're not right. But yeah, that's all. Thank you.